Welcome, everybody. This is the Scars and Spikes LA United pre-match show. LA United and Columbus Crew at a do-or-die match 3 in the first round of the MLS Cup playoffs. Sydney and Tyler with you. Tommy is actually at the game right now. He may pop in a little later on, but yeah, Tyler, this is it. Atlanta United and Columbus. Winner moves on to the conference semifinals. Loser sees their season come to an end. How are you feeling tonight?
I refuse to say this is it because I feel like that's putting bad vibes out there. I feel like if I just say it's now or never again, then we're on the right track. But I can't say this is it because I have hope. I have belief that Atlanta's going to come through and push on to the conference semifinals.
Yeah, I guess I'm cautiously optimistic about tonight. Cautiously optimistic that Atlanta United can get a win, whether that be in 90 minutes or in penalty kicks. Just a reminder that if the match ends level after 90 minutes, it goes straight to penalties, no extra time until the next round starts. But yeah, cautiously optimistic that Atlanta United can get the job done. I know I predicted that Atlanta would win 1-1 in penalties. I'm kind of sticking with that. And I asked, folks in the chat what their predictions are. And number saying no predictions, let karma do the work. So yeah, I mean, sounds like he's pretty optimistic about how things will go. Just quick housekeeping notes real quick. We are doing a watch along for our patrons. So we'll put the link in the chat, patreon.com/scarves and spikes. If you're not a patron already, be sure to sign up. $1.17 tier, $5 tier, $10 tier. Either one gets you that link to our watch along. By the way, if you sign up just to be a free member, you do not get access. You must sign up for one of those 3 paid tiers. That being said, it's a 7-day free trial. Try it out for a little bit, see how you like it. And yeah, join us for a watch party. Tommy will probably pop in from lower.com field for that. So yeah, join us later on. Well, if your lineups, sorry, 11 for both teams, give our reaction to that. But before we start, just from a lineup standpoint, I mean, it got to be pretty straightforward, right, for Atlanta United, Tyler, right, for both teams.
Yeah, I think the only thing maybe you see differently is Josetu, right, because of the injury, But again, just like it was Tuesday, you have to come out with your strongest lineup, and that lineup consists of Giacomakis, Saba, Almada, Miles, Spider-Man, Muyumba. And again, Muyumba, he's going to be the key to a lot of things in this one. Almada is obviously going to be the one that draws tons of attention. And I'm curious how Wilfred Nancy adjusts after this last match because, again, I said it in the show the other day, but Almada did a lot of the dirty work and maybe didn't get, his typical praises in the sense that, he's the number 10 that's just doing all these things. He was an MVP candidate, but he did a lot of the tough stuff around the pitch, and he still got rewarded with the goal in the end. But if he can have a game, free up space for Tristan Muyumba to do his thing, then Atlanta is going to be well on their way to really putting up a fight in this one.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. And yeah, I mean, no funny stuff needed lineup wise. Just like usually, let your best players go to work. Omer saying, lineup drop Eric Lopez starting for old time's sake. I think this place would self-destruct, Tyler.
Yeah.
Eric Lopez were starting, or Santiago Sosa were starting, or Marcelic were starting. But yeah, I mean, let your best players go to work. Take care of Cucho because Cucho's bit you in both matches thus far in this series. I mean, he's not the only player that Atlanta United need to be mindful of, but he is their star. He is the man that makes things happen for them. And you kind of hit on Thiago maybe not having the best game against Columbus on Tuesday, but yeah, like you said, did get that goal, and yeah, maybe that gives some a boost of confidence going into this match here tonight. Yeah, we're kind of asking your predictions as we wait for lineups to drop. John Paul saying, as always, I'm not even reading that many zeros. He thinks Atlanta is going to win anyway. That's
1 to the 100
yeah.
power.
Yeah, exactly. And then Greg saying 3-2 Atlanta. So, yeah, it looks like confidence is pretty high going into this match. I mean, that could be it could be a good thing or a bad thing though.
I mean,
But
that's
yeah,
the mindset that you have to have, though, if you're Atlanta. I kind of wrote about it on scarvesandspikes.com, also on Dirty South, doing the quotes article. But like if you're Atlanta, you have to go into this match. And this is not knocking Columbus at all, because Columbus, we've talked about it for, it seems like months now, because they played them, in the regular season right near the end. But like Atlanta has to be able to take the momentum from such a great game at home and carry it over to an away match. And we're always going to have the conversation about how difficult it is for MLS teams to win on the road. I understand that. It's funny because we've asked multiple people throughout the season on this show, from Apple, MLS, former players, former coaches, everybody, like, what makes it so difficult? We had Bradley Wright Phillips on a month ago, and I asked him point blank, like, what makes it so difficult to win away in MLS? And he's like, I honestly don't know. I couldn't put my finger on it, but it's so weird because even as players during playtime, we had those conversations. Why is it so hard? You got to just go into it taking what you can from that match at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, the energy that the fans brought, the energy that the goals brought, the celebrations, the Spidey thing, all that stuff is Atlanta. That is the vibe of this team. You've got to carry it with you, put all that lower.com field noise and use it to your advantage, or put it away, whatever you got to do, but just bring it with you and do what you can. Do what you can.
and get the win.
And get the win. That's, at the end of the day, that's what matters.
Yeah. Bubble saying the team needs to play very aggressive, can't bleed early, and we need to draw the first goal. That's an interesting point. You don't want to be too aggressive in this match because you'll get yourself maybe behind the 8 ball pretty early on. So, in the sense of you want to score first, 100%, I agree. I mean, make Columbus chase the match on their own turf. I agree with that. As far as saying, be aggressive, you have to be careful, because if you're too aggressive, you could stand a chance at making a mistake and put yourself behind the 8 ball and concede a goal to Columbus. So I get what you're saying, but just be careful that you're not being too aggressive to the point that you're making mistakes. And again, make yourself have to chase the match away from home, where things maybe haven't gone your way yeah, I can't talk much of the year. But you said it. I mean, yeah. While it is tough to win away, it's not impossible. I mean, we've seen teams do it. We talked about it the other day. We've seen teams do it, win games away from the home venue. And Atlanta United need this, of course, to advance. And maybe the desperation, maybe the importance of this match, needing it to advance, can kind of help them get to where they need to be. So, yeah, the mentality, like you said, needs to be spot on in order to win this match.
You have to come into this match too with a totally different mindset than you had the first time, because I do agree. Like, there is some aggression that needs to be had here, because you saw what happened the first round, or first match of this round. You had one shot, nothing on goal, and then you turn it all around at home. And I get it, it's home, but you have to have some kind of aggression in this one to take your game to Columbus, because you've now showed that you can do it. It's not like it's still a hypothetical. You did it. Caveat is it's at home. I get that, but you did it, so it is possible. These last 15 minutes of this match could be wild, because obviously, you're fighting either to win or penalties or whatever. Atlanta United has 23 goals in minutes 75 through 90 plus stoppage time. The next team that has scored the most goals in that time period in MLS is St. Louis with 16. So Atlanta just has this thing about scoring late goals. Of course, they also have the thing about giving up late goals. So we'll see how it plays out. But you've got to go out on the front foot and get ahead ultimately. But I do.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah, that's why I
don't
say you can't.
be, wild and
Right.
stretch yourself too thin and end up
Right.
trying to fight your way into something else.
Exactly. I'll get the Colonel's comment here. He said, hopeful that the first choice lineup, quote unquote, finally gelled in match 2, would continue to do so tonight. Need more of the same. 100% agree. Absolutely agree. We talked about Silva a little bit earlier. Had the miss early on, or no, had the miss in the second half, but before that, had that big goal at the end of the second half. And at the first half, I should say, had the miss. Those are key moments in the match where Atlanta United could have just folded and shrink back, but they kept their mindset, they kept their mentality, and won the match. Darren asking, do you think Atlanta can win? Absolutely. I mean, we always think Atlanta can win for the most part. Both saying if we don't get up by 2 goals, we won't win. I don't know about that necessarily. I mean, there's a chance you win in penalties. I don't know if it will be. I don't know if you necessarily need a 2-goal to go up by 2 goals to win. It might be, especially since the Columbus will be coming back with their own fire or storm, so to speak. So, yeah, we'll have to see how that plays out. Samuel giving his prediction 4-1 Atlanta. GG hat trick starting at that 75th minute. No, could be. They'll say we win 3-2. And then Bo, to my point that I was making about earlier, we caught for too many goals. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I agree. But yeah, let's see how this plays out. Let's see how this match plays out, and if Atlanta can be, I kind of use the term all the time, the protagonist in this match, and get out of here with a win. Get out of Columbus with a win. Still no lineups. We're gonna keep kind of waiting here till those come out. It should be any second now. Look at Columbus lineups as well. Nothing from them at this point in time, so still kind of waiting, biding our time. Again, Scarves and Spikes or patreon.com/scarves and spikes. If you want to be part of our patrons only watch party, again, $1.70, $5, $10 tiers that you can join us and hang out with us for the night. Again, it's 7 days free. Try it. If you don't like it, cancel. If you like it, stay subscribed. We have a lot of great stuff coming up over the break whenever Atlanta United season ends. Hopefully it's not tonight, but yeah, see there on the website. So just click on one of these bad boys. $1.70, start your free trial. High Five, start your free trial. Club will start your free trial. So yes, please do that. And we will drop you the link immediately after we get done to the Zoom watch party. Do it now. Do it right now. Right now. Right this second.
Speaking of now.
Right this second. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Ugh. My screen always jacks up.
That's all right.
Whenever I try to get this out. We have lineups.
I'm just saying.
Spider-Man upside down. What does that mean?
I mean, it doesn't mean anything. I'm not trying to do any subliminal messaging. I'm just saying Shonda Silva's going to have a game tonight.
Think so?
Yes, 100%.
We'll see. Jay Fortune starting tonight ahead of Hasetu. So could be that Hasetu still isn't fit enough to play, or not fit enough to play at all because he is not in the lineup. I don't remember the injury report. Was he questionable or?
Yeah, he was questionable. So
questionable. Okay, he did not travel with the team. He's not with the team. And Fortune getting that start. Everything else, Tyler, the same. And Tommy's going to come on in a minute here to join us. Everything else the same. I mean, why change what worked on Tuesday?
Hey, I'm just saying. If Jay can get you to the 65th or 70th minute, you have the guy coming on in that moment to shut this game down. I hope. Ozzy Alonso is there. I don't think you take off Muyumba for like Sadic or anybody unless you just have to. But man, Blair Witch Tommy.
Here. We can't see you.
It's so dark right now.
You look like you're in danger.
Well, that's why I put myself as a Blair Witch. It felt like I looked like this.
How's the weather?
It's beautiful. It's a nice 45-ish degrees, I think. I haven't looked at the temperature. It's 50. It's not bad.
Okay.
Somehow they decided to put me in charge of the Terminus group. I don't know how that happened. I won a lottery, I guess.
Moving up in the world.
I know.
So I met up with the Atlanta United group in charge of all the travel people, and now I'm heading back to a tailgate, and I've traveled across some streets where I might die. I don't know.
Hold on a second.
So what's the lineup look like here?
The lineup is the same as it was on Tuesday.
We win.
Well, hang on.
Hold
There's
on.
one caveat.
Hasetu, fortunately, sorry, please Hasetu. Hasetu is out. Did not make the team tonight. So
Okay.
only change.
Okay. So a little bit more defensive with Fortune as opposed to Rosetu, which is gross that I'm even saying this out loud. Okay. Well, I've had enough drinks in me. We win like 4-1.
All right. That's the Tommy I've been waiting for. There he is.
I've been, the sober guy hanging out with Doug for the last couple of games. This one I've been all around. I was just told there's about 50 fans that have traveled.
Sweet.
Not bad.
So decent crowd. But yeah, I'm as confident, I guess, as you can be, right?
Yeah.
So how
Yeah, I
far are
feel
you
like-
away from the field right now?
I'm about a 5-minute walk from there right at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm hanging out with the Upper 90 crew, but they took my friends and wife somewhere, so hopefully they're not, they're still alive. But I'm in some random tailgating spot at the moment.
Yeah. Can you see Lord.com field from where you are right now?
No, there's a huge stack though. I can't even show you really. Nope.
Oh, you're gone.
Nope, you're not going to see it.
Okay.
But yeah, it's I don't know, guys. That's do or die, right?
Yeah. And we got Sonny thanking you for representing in Columbus for us.
Appreciate it.
You could have let him wear the Spartan helmet.
My friends are still alive. It's great.
Oh, good.
Get him on.
I'm glad we don't have to fill out.
I thought I was
going to
die somewhere.
Episode.
Yeah. What's his final score?
Yes. Tell us.
3-1.
3-1?
3-1.
I like it.
What's the final score?
Tita, what you got?
It's not a modeling thing.
I don't know what's happening. You shoved
What's the final score?
Oh, 2-1.
Atlanta?
Atlanta, obviously.
Well, yes.
The upper 90.
Duh.
Hey! I'm going 3-2. 3-2.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, 3
2.
goals in the last 5 minutes.
Atlanta, right?
Ooh.
I don't
Wow.
know who's going to win. I'm just saying 3-2. Yeah, I mean, that's the crew.
Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
You're supposed to say yes.
3-2 is it going to be? Yes. Correct.
It can't be any crazier than Man City and Chelsea earlier.
Oh gosh,
Or
yeah.
Hey,
Someone's got to score with their wiener.
All right, we're
They all count.
Spikes After Dark.
I feel like
Yeah.
Gigi probably got Mastercard.
All right, guys, I'm going to run. No Gressel, right?
Yeah.
Gressel is on the bench.
Yeah.
Oh, darn.
Gressel's on the bench.
All right. That's fine. I'm happy about
Come
it.
back. Hope you get back in one piece, Tommy.
I don't care if people cuss. I edit.
I'll hop on the watch along in a little bit.
Yeah, spread the word about us. Let people know
Will do.
about Scarves and Spikes.
All right, guys. Oh,
All right,
this really is like the Blair Witch now.
Yeah.
I'll see you.
there you go.
Bye.
See ya.